Welcome everyone. Right now we are on a ferry departing off to the Isle of Skye. The car alarms are going off. They gotta turn it off. But here we are on a ferry about to head off to the beautiful land of mysterious and gorgeous, majestic landscapes that Scotland is famous for. So we're heading off in that direction, which is a 45-minute ferry ride. I'm on a group tour, and one of my buses is down there. Not the big one, it's one of the smaller ones. And we just left a small little town, which is very charming, Malik. Might be mispronouncing that. And here we see the beautiful views. Look at that. So welcome everyone. I'm so excited to head off on the ferry to visit the ferry landscapes in the Isle of Skye. One of the places is going to be the ferry pools, and I am so hyped. So let me show you the views here, the beautiful green landscapes of Scotland. Look at that. Wow. So I don't think my cell phone reception is not gonna last for long, so this is gonna be a short and sweet live video. Door, welcome, hello Kay, hello Raphael, welcome to the live video. Oh, someone really got to turn off their car alarm. Kay says I'm setting sirens again. Nope, someone has to shut their car sirens off. But we're saying goodbye to the small town that has a ScotRail stop on it. Oleg from the Ukraine, welcome. Nice to see you here. Wow. Judith says, am I boating? I'm on a ferry over to the Isle of Skye. Hello Tanya, welcome to the live video from Toronto. Nice to see you here. Let me go down here. Oh wow, this is majestic. Look at these views. So ladies and gentlemen, the views. I had to use my gimbal. I decided to go handheld. I thought it would be easy, but no. So here are the majestic views of Scotland. Look how gorgeous they are. The mountains covered in fog, super, super green. Wow. Cue the Outlander music. And is there a lot of people on the ferry? There are, yeah, a lot of people. Yeah, the entire top is very filled up. Yeah, it's very filled up on the top. Susie says, dreamy views. Oh my God, yes it is, dreamy views. Hey, no worries at all. Judith says, your coat looks like it has the same colors on the island behind you. So yeah, it's coming off a little bluish on camera, but actually, yeah, it has a little bit of a bluish tint. I think it might be because the sky is so gray and the actual waves are so blue. The water has this kind of crisp gray blue color. A lot of beeps here. Judah says I kind of melt in the background. Yeah. Okay, this would be perfect if it weren't for the sirens. And then not the mythical kind, the actual sirens. Someone got turned off their car alarm. Alexandra says, are we looking for Loch Ness again? So Nessie is not here. Now we're in the open seas, in the Hebrides. Wow. Judah says it's so fresh. Yes, it is so fresh. Hello, Brian. Hello, Maki. Welcome from Japan, tuning into the live video. Hello, Chris Bowman. Nice to see you. Sandy, welcome. Colleen, Jupiter, Caitlin, watching from Ennis, Ireland. Oh, cool. You're just across the sea. So we are, to give everyone some geographic orientation, we are in northern Scotland in the Inner Hebrides, which is an island chain off the coast of Scotland, between Scotland and Ireland. Ireland should be, let me point the camera this way. I always assume it's around this way, though don't quote me on that. Kay says that I stayed in Edinburgh last night. The trip started in Inverness, and then we headed off from Inverness all the way to here, to Malig today. It was like a 2-hour car ride. We really didn't stop too much. We only stopped to see the Harry Potter train. Stopped to see the Harry Potter train viaduct. That's a very popular tourist site. We only have about 10 minutes there. And now we are here. So the bulk of the trip is going to be in the Hebrides. So the point was just to get to here to the ferry and then head off to the Isle of Skye. Crossing fingers I get some cell phone reception in the Isle of Skye, because I would love to do live videos there. So it seems like the service is still holding up. I'm gonna stick around for about three or four more minutes, show you more views here on the ferry. Let's show you a little bit more of the ferry too. Don't forget to get a local bottle of whiskey. Yeah, I'm actually going to a gin distillery. Plans changed a little bit, so we're going to have gin instead of whiskey. Gin is equally as popular here. You're looking very nice and blue. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, the jacket I'm wearing right now is my rain jacket, rainproof, windproof jacket. I have the black one stuffed into my bag, so I'm not wearing it. And I have a cardigan. So I'm wearing 3 layers right now, but I can go 4 layers if it gets any chillier. Alexandra says, I look like a real sailor on the open sea. Yeah. With this jacket, yeah, it's like a typical color for a sailor's jacket to hold in the rain. Mine is not made out of rubber, it's more thin. This is from Uniqlo, so it's a bit basic. This is not good for open sea fishermen. That would need a full rubber rain jacket. Kay says, you must give us information on this tour. Yeah, they end up giving me a small discount, just so they know I was a content creator, so they know I was gonna feature them somewhat. So they're not sponsoring my videos at all. So I'll provide some information towards the end of my videos, but this is not sponsored by them. So that's why I'm not mentioning the tour company prominently. Otherwise they would have to provide the tour for free if I were to do that. But yeah, at the end, I'll let everyone know the information of it. I was so desperate to get notifications too, says Susie, that I signed up on Twitch. Oh, you did? That's amazing. It's really cool. That beeping says, "Oh, our man in Volterra." It's Scottish trad music, traditional music. Scottish trad music ain't what it used to be with that beeping. Yes. So no, that is not a musical accompaniment. That is the beeping cars. Look at that. Let me show this. Hello, Lorraine. Nice to see you here. Hi. Okay, so this is the lounge area right over here, indoors. Oh, this is kind of cool. Luckily, the seas are pretty light, so it's if you have motion sickness, it doesn't seem to be too bad. And it's only 45 minutes, which will probably go relatively quick. But let me show you a little bit more around. B. Chris says, "Is it cold?" Nah, you only need is 2 layers. I'm wearing a what's called a shell jacket. So this is just for the rain, blocking the rain and the wind. And I end up learning a lot about outdoor gear preparing for this trip. This is not too outdoor intensive, but I wanted to come prepared, so I end up learning. So a shell jacket. I have another down jacket that I can wear underneath this to provide extra warmth, but it's not that necessary. So I have my cardigan right here, and then underneath I have a t-shirt. I have my cardigan fully buttoned up just for a little bit extra protection, but I have a t-shirt right over here. There we go. And the pants I'm wearing are nylon pants from Patagonia. They're really comfy actually, and they're rain, waterproof, and windproof, which is really good. And then we have these boots, which are Mendel boots. Really strong, very resistant, actually really comfy. These cost quite a bit of money. I end up going for something that will last me for a while. So George says, "Oh no, I'm getting seasick." Oh no, George. Let's go upstairs again. So here we are. This is Skye. This is where we're heading right now. I'm not entirely sure where we're landing, but we're going to a place called the Ferry Pools. So Kay says no use for white Converses. You know, I started wearing the white Converses, and then we stopped by the viaduct for Harry Potter, and there was already mud there. So I said, nope, I'm gonna get my white Converses too dirty. So I had to use boots. I had to wear actual proper gear. But now this is a good experience because in New York, I never found myself really needing this or wanting this type of gear, but it's so lightweight, so comfortable, and so durable that I might just start wearing it when it comes to blizzards in New York City. So now I found the actual use for them. All right, everyone, one more time. Oh, I'm so glad that cell phone reception actually lasted here. This is the best thing ever. George, thank you so much for tuning in. Susie says, "Oh, please be here for a blizzard." I'm ready. I got my gear. I got my boots. I got my pants, ready for the blizzard. Kay says, "I'll be well prepared for winter in Ireland." That too. I can go now. I can go anywhere. I have all the clothes that I need. Q&A says, ridiculously good signal. I know I'm streaming, I think in 720p out here. It still has lasted. I don't want to jinx it because I don't think it'll last too much longer. But one thing I would tell you when it comes to the clothing, I used to not like buying things that were synthetic clothing, so I would not buy something that's not cotton or wool or cashmere. But I ended up finding out that this type of nylon clothing that was waterproof, Gore-Tex and other synthetic materials, they're really cool because they're super lightweight, which is really useful when you're hopping from place to place. If you're at the city, if you are in a town, if you're nearby your home, it's okay. I would prefer using organic clothing. But if you're traveling around and hopping around, I found out that this is actually very useful. So I'm very grateful for the scientific innovations of synthetic textiles. Are we heading to the North Pole? It feels like that, Ron. Gary says, you're acquiring all the proper Scottish clothing. Why is there a siren, says Christine? Because of these cars. Something is going awry with the cars. I think one of the cars probably didn't park so well. So all the sirens must have been going off. And let me show you Skye from this perspective. Note to self, use a gimbal when going live on a boat. Because it is shaky and the water is right there. Like it's right there. Oh, I'm so excited. So, to prepare yourself for these videos, watch the first episode of Outlander. That's a good primer. Oh, the seas are getting rougher. I'm feeling a tremble underneath the boat. Is that Nessie coming from the underground rivers that connect the sea to the lochs all around Scotland, about to burst out? Who knows? Yep, sounds like it. All right, the entire ground is starting to shake. The sea is about to erupt. B. Chris says it's almost like the Staten Island Ferry. Yeah, indeed. Just ferry a little bit more intense. Wow, so I ended up going live for 20 minutes. That is awesome here in the middle of Scotland. I'm excited. Crossing fingers, I'll be going live in the Isle of Skye. And then later on, I'm going further up north. I'll be showing you a map of the places I'm going to. So thank you everyone so much for tuning in. I'm Ariel. This is Urbanist here from the ferry over to the Isle of Skye. Keep being awesome and always keep on exploring. Have a great day, everyone. As the Scots like to say, see you in a bit.